Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is what real life moms look like in the middle of the night. When you forget to take your makeup off because you're so fucking tired. You just want to get in bed and lay down. This is what it looks like. It's about, what time is it? Like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Insomnia's kicked in. I don't know if you guys have insomnia, but this bitch right here, and then I'm on my kid's sleeping schedule and it's changing because she's growing, so she's not waking up as much in the middle of the night. So I'm on her schedule even though she's like sleeping right through that schedule. So that's fun. Do you guys ever come across insomnia? What do you do when you have insomnia? Do any of you guys have any tactics? I've done everything across the sun. Started taking my rings off in the middle of the night because my fingers would get swollen. And nothing works. My mind just won't stop. We have court in the next 2 days. So my mind is already racing on that, and we got ordered to do DNA test for her, and I was supposed to, and it's only on Thursdays, and it happened to be courts this Thursday, and I was stressing that I had to take my baby to court because I did not want the father to see her. And I asked my social worker, and she's like, no, take her next Thursday, it's totally fine. And I was like, thank you, because I was low-key stressing on that just a little bit. And then we have court again in August. So I just am ready for this journey to be signed, sealed, delivered, and this little girl to have my last name. That's probably where my sleepless nights and my insomnia comes in, because I'm always constantly thinking of the what ifs. And on top of that, I don't sleep already as is. And then I have my property I'm constantly thinking about. Just friends, family, their bullshit. And I don't know why, but that's just how I am, thinking I wish I could help them, but they put themselves in that position at some point in time, and I can't be Captain Save a fucking hoe to everybody. So I pretty much wanted just to do a video update. No one really has been watching my videos, but whatever. So insomnia, let's address insomnia. Sucks, asshole. Any tactics? I think I check on my kid like every 5 seconds. I'm like, oh hey, you're still asleep. And then we have this one that is passed out, and then the other one's probably passed out on the couch, which I'm surprised it's not the opposite, because my dogs are special. Do any of your guys' animals sleep with you? Mine are like little babies and are so special. Talked about court. Work's been crazy. I just, from like June till like December, that's my busy time, and it's just like busy. My days fly by, and then being done after work, I'm just so mentally drained with crunching numbers and dealing with people's files and people's BS that comes in the same day. And now we're dealing with a $20,000 leak that someone did because they left their sink on for 10 hours. Oops, I forgot about that. How the fuck do you do that? And now you're probably gonna get evicted. Guess what? Consequences are a fucking bitch. And you're never gonna, my company's never gonna get that money back. Never. Sorry, this bitch isn't rich. It's affordable housing, for God's sakes. Let's see. I hope you guys all have a great positive week. Just remember to smile and try to do something nice for someone. Even if you're walking down the street, just maybe say hi, exchange a few words. Just because sometimes it gets people out of their thought process and makes them realize maybe there's someone else that's out there that cares a little bit. Just do it like Nike says. I need to live out that motto. It's really hard for me right now to get my motivation during the week to go back to the gym. I don't know what happened. I fell off of that once we got sick, and then Lyrics older now, so she's not taking it as well as she did as the baby, being at the child care in the gym, and my gym's remodeling. So Monday, I'm gonna get back on the wagon and just come from home from work, change, and just go. No excuse. Because I went worked out over the weekend. It was really great. I've been eating healthy. So my body is slowly getting there. Getting over my depression. It's easier said than done. I do battle depression. We're only human, you know what I mean? And I'm single, so sometimes at the end of the day, I don't know how to deal with what is going on in my plate, and I sometimes just don't have anyone to talk to. So I get in a little funk, and I have to pick myself back out of that funk. And that's the hardest thing, is picking yourself back up out of the funk and going and being positive and believing the positive, when it's so much easier to believe the negative, because I've been doing that for the last 3 weeks, and I'm finding that this is a pattern every time we have court. And I'm trying to figure out how to not have it affect me so much, when that's easier said than done, when your emotions are involved and you're just so angry at this person and putting you through this turbulence. Not only myself, and they're also putting her sister's family through this. Like, her sister's getting adopted by another gay couple, which we stay in contact with, and we exchange pictures, and like, we're building our own little family. And their dad is just wanting visitation rights with them now, or with Melody, with her sister. And so it's just like, why, dude? Why are we doing this? Like, why? So it's just like, I don't think anyone's gonna ever know the extent of my emotion and like the pain I have, because I put a really good surface out, and I have to be strong for a lot of people. Not only do I have to be strong for my daughter, I have to be strong for my employees, my residents, myself. And sometimes at the end of the day, like, I have no more to give, and it's like, I need to give to myself, but I don't. And so that's where the depression comes in. And it's just like, you know what? You gotta pull yourself out of it, because no one's gonna do it for you. And I don't believe in taking pills to make you numb. And I do everything like homeopathically and organic, and if needed, natural. So I guess this video could be a little rant about quick depression or being sad, or what triggers that. And like, everyone has their own different tactics on what pulls them out of that. Sometimes you just got to get up and do it, and just know you have that self-worth. I have friends that are going through relationship problems, and they're finding their own ways and own tactics to be strong and get out of their depression and their funks, and that works for them. And it doesn't necessarily work for me, because we're all operated and wired differently. So it's been a constant fucking battle. It's been a battle for about 2 to 3 weeks now, and I don't like it. I am working on overcoming it, and I probably don't talk to my friends about this often or reach out, because they have so much shit on their fucking plate. I don't want to bombard them with my problems or my thoughts or something that's internally bothering me, just because they have their own shit. So I just keep to myself, and I know it's not healthy, but if you guys all can relate, like, let's do thumbs up. Depression's no fucking joke. I think it runs in my family. Not quite sure, but I'm not naturally a depressed person. It's just what is going on in my life doesn't help with my emotions. Like, I have a great life, a great job, a career, great support system. All that. It's just, sometimes we have good and bad days, weeks, months. Right now I'm like on a month that I can't do this anymore, because it's internally making me ill. And I know I'm gonna have to like wake up one day and just do it, like I did this week. I was not making the excuse of like, oh, I don't feel like cooking, I'm just gonna go and eat whatever, or I'm not gonna eat at all. Like, no, you went grocery shopping, you did the right thing, you adulted, like, you have stuff in your house to make it, just don't be lazy. And it's also a lot harder cooking for 1.5. Like, I cook for 1.5. That's cute. I cook for 1.5. Maybe 2 since I have 2 dogs too, but anyways. That's always so hard too, because I'm a big caterer and I love to nurture people, and I'm a mama bear, and I'm always like, do you need anything? Always, you know, and I don't do the leftovers, and that's really rough for me, even though I did eat leftovers last night just because 1, I didn't feel like cooking, and 2, it was a really good meal. So I was like, I could eat the leftovers. Only if I really like it, I'll eat the leftovers, but very rarely I'm like, meh. I'll give it to like a homeless or my dogs. I need to go drink water because it's 2:15 and I am hungry. And I'm like, no, bitch, you're not hungry. Just go drink some water. I'm like, okay, queen. So yeah, this is a 10-minute rant video of talking about depression and a quick little update of my life. Just try to stay positive. It's easier said than done. And like, I have noticed also when I'm playing with my bracelet, and getting distracted, when you have so much good going on in your life, like everything's going great, that's when I feel like the negative power, devil, whatever, comes in and throws a fucking wrench in, because they're like, yeah, you think it's fucking going smooth and dandy, motherfucker, huh? Yeah, nope. And yeah, so I don't have one of those going on right now. It's just I'm battling internally, and that can go along the lines of like with Demi Lovato, what's going on with her, like being a fucking famous person and then having bipolar and being addicted and having to hide that and not really having that true genuine person to confine in. It's hard to trust someone and to be able to have someone genuinely want to know what's internally going on with you. And that's why I think I keep everything bottled up, because I know I have like my great support system, care system, and whatever, but it's just like, do you genuinely really want to fucking know what's going on in my mind? And so it sucks for her. Like, I mean, I don't dislike her music any more or less because she got called out for doing heroin. Yeah, it's a shitty ass fucking drug. So is fucking crystal meth. So is fucking alcohol. Like, but you know what? She's only fucking human, and we all make mistakes and we all have secrets in the bag. So I'm still a Demi fan. She still makes good music. I wasn't like, oh my god, heartthrob over her, but it sucks. Shitty shit happens, you know, and that's what happens when we get internally into our head, and it's just a spiral effect. And I asked my friend this, and I was like, how do celebrities get drugs, is my thing. Because I mean, a normal person, you and I on the street, can be like, yo, no, and like, no big deal, we can't guarantee what we're gonna get, but we could still get access. Like, how does like a drug dealer, I mean, how does an act or a famous person be like, yo, I need to tell my producer to find me the best coke tonight? Like, how do you do that? Not that I need to like do any of that and like want to like start partying and dibble dabbling and all that shit, but just wondering. Excuse me, that was a burp of hunger, even though I ate dinner, but I ate dinner at like 5:30, so like I'm trying to eat earlier, not anything after 8 o'clock. That's like the cutoff for everyone's human body. So we're trying different angles of things, like eating 3 meals a day, snacking, keeping my metabolism. I'm all over with my conversation, so just get ready to fucking shift gears with me, because I'm like, burr, 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 burr. Squirrel, bunny, butterfly, butterfly. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, the nightlife with Monique. Maybe that can be a new video too, because I'm always up and I should just like walk around my property at the middle of the night and see what the fuck's going on. Just kidding, because that means I would leave my kid by itself, and we don't want to do that. So scratch that. Or I could like carry my iPad with me and put my iPad on her and be like, oh, I'm FaceTiming my baby. Ooh. Not gonna do that either. Tricks, guys, not going to do that. It's like the house is so quiet, everybody's asleep, and I'm the only one wide the fuck awake. I probably will go back to sleep around 3 and then get back up at 6 because that's when Larry will probably wake up. I love it.